Chapter 4 Integers Part 6 for Grade 6. Topic Subtraction of integers without using number line. Hello everyone. In my previous video, I have explained addition of integers without using number line. In this video, I will explain subtraction of integers without using number line. For that, we will understand few important rules related to subtraction of integers. When we are subtracting two positive integers, we write first positive integer as it is, and one sign is outside the bracket and one sign is inside the bracket. That is, minus is outside the bracket and plus is inside the bracket. Minus plus becomes minus, or negative positive becomes negative. So here one is positive, one is negative. So we do subtraction. We subtract the absolute values of the integer, and to the answer we give the sign of the integer which have a higher absolute value. So here we will understand this with the help of few examples. First is 54. First integer we will write as it is 54. Minus plus becomes minus 90. Now here higher absolute value is 90 and it has a negative sign. So the answer will be negative and we will subtract the absolute values. Here the higher absolute value is 90. So 90 minus 54. So here the final answer will be minus 36. Next example is 397. So we will write it as it is. Minus plus becomes minus 185. Now here 397 is a higher absolute value. So we will subtract lower absolute value from higher absolute value. 397 minus 185. And here 397 is having a positive sign. So the answer will be positive. After subtracting the absolute values, we get the answer 212. Next, we will see subtraction of two negative integers. When both the integers are negative, we write first negative integer as it is. Minus minus becomes plus. So again one is negative, one is positive. So again we will subtract the absolute values of the integers, and to the answer we will write the sign of the integer which has a higher absolute value. So again we will solve few examples. The first integer is minus 277. Minus minus becomes plus. So plus 106. Here 277 is a higher absolute value. So here it has, this integer is having a negative sign. So answer will have a negative sign and we will subtract the absolute values. So here 277 minus 106. We will give the negative sign and subtract the absolute values. And the final answer is minus 171. One more example. Minus 700 minus 850. So here first integer we will write minus 700. Minus minus becomes plus 850. Now here 850 is a higher absolute value and this integer is having a positive sign. So the answer will be positive and we will subtract the absolute values, that is 850 minus 700. So the answer will be 150. That is a positive answer we will get and it is 150. Next we will see subtraction of a positive and a negative integer. When first integer is positive, we write it as it is. Minus minus becomes plus. So the sign of the second integer changes to plus. Now both the integers are of same sign, that is positive. So we add the absolute values of the integer and give positive sign to the answer. We'll take few examples for this. First is 388. We will write as it is. Minus minus becomes plus 201. So here both the integers are positive. So the answer will be positive. So we'll write plus and we will add the absolute values 388 plus 201, that is 201. So the answer will be 589. Second example, first integer is 463. We will write as it is. Minus minus becomes plus 123. So here both the integers are positive. So the answer will be positive. We will add the absolute values of the integers. So here the final answer will be 586. Next we will see subtraction of negative and positive integer. When first integer is negative, we write is as it is and minus plus becomes minus. So ultimately we get both the negative integers. So here when both the integers are negative, we add the absolute values of the integer and give the negative sign to the answer. First example, minus 350 minus plus minus 200. So here minus minus, both the integers are negative. So the answer will have a negative sign minus and we will add the absolute values, that is 350 plus 200. So final answer will be minus 570. Second example, minus 415. We will write as it is. Minus plus becomes minus 210. So here both the integers are negative. So the answer will be negative and we will add the absolute values of the integers. So the final answer will be 625. Final answer will be minus 625. Last topic of integers is opposite statements in integer. Suppose one statement is given, so you have to find out if it is a positive or a negative statement, and accordingly you have to write the opposite statement. For example, the temperature is increasing, so it will be a positive integer. And the opposite you will write that the temperature is decreasing. So it will be a negative or the opposite statement. Then profit. For profit, if profit is given, you will write loss as a negative integer. Going upward, the opposite or the negative will be going downward. Moving right, negative will be moving left. Positive is forward, then negative will be backward. He bought a car, so that will be a positive integer. He sold a car, that means it will be a negative integer. Spending money, earning money, opposite statements. Going to the south, opposite will be going to the north. Gaining weight, or someone is losing weight. So these are two opposite, considered as opposite integers. If 77 is given, the opposite integer will be minus 77. If one integer is given, minus 50, the opposite integer will be positive 50. I hope the topics discussed in this video are clear to you. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.